Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of area and perimeter. This is standard 5.4H in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 31 off the 2016 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have some different measurements here, and this is actually a photo with the measurement chart from the STAAR test cut out and laid at the bottom so we can use it as a reference, because this problem asks us to measure using the ruler and then to figure something out about, we've got a square and it says it has a perimeter of 20 and an area of 25. So we need to figure out which of these line segments could represent a side of this square. So it is going to be a square. And let's make sure we understand what this is going to be. So if I'm looking for the area of a square, the area of a square is going to be length times width. But remember, when we are dealing with a square, it's not really length and width, it's side, because they're all four the same side. So you just multiply both sides together. When you do the perimeter, normally you would double the length, double the width, add those together. You would add all four sides, but since they're all the exact same length, what we could do is we could simply say it is 4s. It means you multiply the side length by 4. And since there's no operation here, remember this does mean multiply. We don't always show multiplication in 5th grade with a dot or an X. So we're going to multiply 4 times S for the perimeter, and we're going to multiply S times S in order to get the area. So we know that we need these two units. We need 20 as the perimeter, 25 as our area. So let's start with A. A looks like it's coming right down. Let's call that 5. I'm going to call that 5 cm. So let's just draw a sample square here. I'll just put A right here. And this is 5 cm. All right, so if I'm wanting the area, I'm going to multiply the side length times the side length. So that means area equals 5 times 5, which is 25 square centimeters. And if I'm wanting the perimeter, then that's going to be 4 times S, which is 4 times 5. I'm going to use parentheses to show multiplication. And that gets me 20 centimeters, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm pretty sure A is the answer. Let's just go through and eliminate the other ones. So B, let's see, it goes right down to about there. Let's call that 6 cm. And so for B, we're going to call that 6. So area equals 6 times 6. So that's 36 square centimeters, too big. And the perimeter equals 4 times 6, and that's still too big, 24 centimeters. So that's not going to be it. C, I know, is going to be way too big. That's going to be 10 cm, but let's just go ahead and figure it out. Let's figure out what our C is right here. So that's 10 cm. The area is 10 times 10, side times side. That's 100. Wow, 100 square centimeters. And our perimeter is going to be 4 times the side. That's 10 each. So that's 40 square centimeters. Much too large. And then finally, let's take a look at our D. It's a little bit shorter. You see that's only 4 centimeters. So our D here is going to be 4 cm. And my area is going to be 4 times 4. That's going to be 16 square centimeters, too small. My perimeter is going to be 4 times 4. It's going to be the same thing, 16 centimeters. Our answer is A.